Look at them. They're all so cute. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? It feels strange in my pants. She knows I be staying up late gooning the anime, right? And she be outside my window watching, gooning herself. I gently open the door. Logo reveal. Today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the very first time. Cute visual novel type game, and people have been talking about it for ages, so let's just play it. Click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's jump into it. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. That's a bit of a spoiler. There's going to be something disturbing, okay? Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not... Whoa, somebody's going to try and kill themselves. Would you like to review detailed content warning? I'm good. By playing Doki Doki Literature, you agree to the noted game's age rating in your region, and you consent to the exposure of highly disturbing content. All right, this is really freaking me out. This is a little weird. They are really like, hey, this shit's gonna be, it's gonna be wild. Be prepared. Like, that's a little scary, because they just look like a bunch of cute girls. This game's not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Oh my God, this is... Yo, chat, how do I unlimit my FPS? So that way I can see every frame. Please enter your name. Joe. They're gonna be talking to me then. They're gonna be like, Joe. All right. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself, really. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again, but I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you, Sayori.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Joe.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Joe, have you decided on a club to join yet?
I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh, damn, really? Damn, that's fucked up, bro. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Games and anime sounds like my kind of guy. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just get... Oh, I already read that.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. I'm not really reading these great, and I'm kind of fucking up with the way that I'm supposed to emphasize on certain words.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So she a little delulu. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Damn. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Damn.
I thought I'd catch you out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I ever was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Oh, don't tell me he's gonna be cupcake chasing. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And now we go to the Doki Doki Literature Club. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Damn, really? Sold your soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow. I'm not a big cupcake guy. Muffins, though. Chat, muffins? Fire. Muffins or cupcakes? Let me know down in the comments. Muffins or cupcakes? Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Cold or shy? Shy? Okay, got you.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always has nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy?
She definitely a tsundere, huh? She got some tsundere energy, bro. I'm looking at her right now. That's a tsundere ass girl, bro.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ara. Okay, wait. Ara. Okay.
Aw, Joe, what a nice surprise.
I had to get into my Ada zone, bro. I had to get in the zone, Ada zone. She looked like a Ada type for sure. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, that's cool. Fire.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki. Humph.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the... Okay. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Joe.
Monica smiles sweetly. Okay, Monica. Okay. All right, with a little skirt flipping up and okay. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Oh. Okay. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Joe. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Ooh, they hit me with a... I gotta pick and choose which one?
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged in a form table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri grabs the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the trouble, tray in her hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil from the tray and reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's adorable. Let me see the cupcakes though. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth. Oh, damn it. Why didn't they say that before? Managed to get icing on her face. Oh, that's adorable. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing's sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? A little bit of a tsundere.
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe, but not for you know, you dummy.
All right. She called me a baka just now. I know she...
But not for you, baka.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Oh, I can just hit the space bar. Oh, thank God, that's far. She carefully places a teacup in front of each one of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted? Yuri looks away. Nah, she ain't insulted, bro. She's just a little shy.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica sounds like a valley girl? Oh my God. I didn't do that voice for her. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Or maybe that's why they are also delighted of the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Joe, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, manga mainly. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. What'd I say? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, it looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. My favorite book is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Guy in a World That's Not the Same World I Was From, and I actually have the superpower that's so strong and actually capable of defeating everyone, but I was banished from the party, and so nobody knew how strong I was until after I was banished, and then I had to fight the Demon Lord and save the world.
I'm just kidding. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
By the way, I just want to point out, that feels like a red flag just now. It feels like by the way, a little foreshadowing just now. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock dude, for real. You gotta contribute something here, dude.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. I Guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
She got scared, that's why.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give me that back. Fine.
Oh, she's teasing her and shit? Okay, dude.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sorry, aw, that's so cute. Sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Aw.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's so impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? She just, yeah.
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet? Damn, bro, just outright calling her out on that shit. Damn.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess that's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki, Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Joe?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh, they're all mad or sad? Aw. Nah, bro. Come on. You gotta join the club, bro. You got to. You gotta join the club. Ain't no way you can't join the club. Come on, look at them all. Look at them. They're all so cute. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought, Joe.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I feel her breasts on my chest. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, that's what we would definitely hear in an anime, you know what I mean? Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share.
Monica looks over at me once again.
Joe, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Joe, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Oh, he was part of the going home club? Sure, might as well.
Yay!
And then we walk home. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Pick your words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever liked your poem the most. Oh, okay. All right, it's pretty simple, right? Where's Monica? Oh, is that Monica? Is that supposed to be? Wait, where's Monica? Bro, I can't get Monica? I'm trying to get Monica, bro. Why is it only showing these three? You're gonna choose Yuri, right? Listen, if I'm choosing Yuri, I'm choosing like misfortune, Fantasy, right? Nightgown, what the fuck? But misfortune and fantasy sounds like it's gonna be up the alley of her. But if I was choosing one, listen, I'm not gonna go for a specific girl. What would my poem be about? See, this is where you got me wrong. I'm not trying to pick a specific girl. I'm trying to access my truth. My truth. And whichever girl likes me for me, that's the girl for me. Promise. Oh, wait, chat. I didn't know that it was only one out of the... Okay, hold on. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, so I got to pick one out of each. Okay, so we got philosophy, anxiety, universe, grief, skirt, Valentine, lollipop, atone, mouse, marshmallow. I'm not going to go D-Gen. I'm not going to go D-Gen. I think we're going to go universe. So we got love, wrath, summer, destiny. Ooh, destiny's a good one. Alone, horror, tears, flee, email, whirlwind. We got destiny and love. Destiny and love. Email's a weird word. What am I? I'm gonna put email in a poem? What kind of weird shit is that? I think we're gonna go destiny. Bliss, suicide. Jesus Christ. Cheeks. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. You know we like cheeks. All right. Chocolate, hope, comfort, sugar, party, silly, together, heart, fickle, clumsy, together. Question, frightening, vanilla, secretive, vanilla. Secretive, play, vitality, sticky, dream, cheer, shiny. Headphones, wonderful, disoriented, waterfall, vivacious, treasure, rose, incongruent, vertigo, and playground. Chad, what the fuck does incongruent mean? I'm not smart. I never claimed to be. If you thought I was, that's your own fault. And what's vivacious? Incongruous, incompatible. Oh, I don't like that. Attractively lively and animated, typically used of a woman. Ooh, so that'll get us the tsundere or the best friend for sure. Vivacious, but I think we're gonna go treasure. Hopeless, aura, nature, sing, kitty, rainbow, whistle, broken, time, romance. Aura, papa, twirl, flying, parfait, entropy, meager, spinning, graveyard, dazzle, fireworks, explode, rain cloud, agonizing, kiss, fireflies, lipstick, fluffy, marriage, feather, scars, sensation, vibrant, awesome, anger, variance, hey, what does that mean? What does this mean? Effulgent? What does that mean? Kawaii. I might go kawaii. Oh, shining brightly radiant. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that. Vivid, empty, electricity, warm, sunset, special, parfait, sparkle, calm, disarray. Oh, I didn't notice they were jumping. Wait, have I been... Oh, I have no clue which one they would... Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Fear, journey, skipping, hurt, heartbeat, forgive. Whisper, unstable, charm, pink, sunny, doki doki, cloud, starscape, tragedy, judgment, doki doki. Shame, raindrops, eternity, smile, disaster, games, holiday, unrestrained, cry, imagination, eternity. Hop, infallible. That's a good word. Flower, precious, misery, ocean, determination. I like determination. Friends, existence, loud, family, infinite, passion, dance, sweet, extraordinary, luck, passion. Candy, intellectual, joy, tenacious, excitement, extreme, shopping, cute, heaven sent. Childhood, analysis, insight, captive, music, death, amazing, essence, melody, and fun. Captive. Hi again, Joe. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Joe. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not too accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. This game really replenishes our vocabulary. Yeah, I'm saying, bro, I don't know any of these words, bro. None of them.
Manga's literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Joe always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
I had a burp, I'm sorry.
He helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Oh, hey, chat. Yuri's not really about the Yuri. Yes, I did say fire on house. Shut up.
How come? You and Joe can become good friends too. Sayori?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I... I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right, well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Little man, what you doing, bro?
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Natsuki's trying to find her favorite manga. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're so right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
Dude, I'm fucking up the voices. I'm all over the place with these voices. I gotta be honest with you, chat. It's tough.
That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori's still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Ooh. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, damn. All up in my face like this, damn. Ooh, ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Chance's best friend is stalking me while I'm staying up late watching anime. That's why she's staying up late too. That's how she knows I'm up late watching anime. Who knows? Who knows?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
What do you mean? How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Oh, hold on now. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight today, and there's toothpaste stain on your collar right now. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, hey, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, shit. Damn.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Oh, shit, hold on now. What are you doing? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, shit. This shit is crazy, son.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? It feels strange in my pants.
But it's so stuffy. Ooh.
What does this sound? Hey, what is a bunch of U's?
Ooh. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew, that's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
Oh. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this.
Oh, shit. She wants you to do things like this, brother.
And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Hey, chat, I'm just saying, she'll only sleep earlier if I sleep earlier? Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Joe, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from her spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I guess Sayori, because it feel like we kinda, you know what I mean? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Yeah, gonna be more than a good friend, you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, this is so good, Joe. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this, for sure, dude. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Oh.
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot better than others, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Joe poem. It's a Joeum,
if you will. I don't know if she makes puns like that, but...
And that makes me feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one, and it reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, and that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Joe. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Ooh. Knowing how much this means to her.
And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a raining day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I kind of derailed at the end. She wrote this, Chad, she wrote this shit in the morning, huh? She didn't write this shit last night. She's late to school today because she woke up and wrote the damn poem.
Sayori,
this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Whose poem should I read next? Yuri's. Come on, shawty. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
What?
No.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ooh, damn. Roasting the fuck out of my poem right now. So is that bad?
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm really sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Yeah, I'm saying she got a lot of criticism here. And not in like a rude way, I just mean like, damn, she actually like knows what the hell she's talking about. You know what I mean? Pretty impressive. Her stammering's completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Damn. Kinda nice. Yeah, Joe, don't forget to make saves. Huh? What do you mean I gotta make save? What do you mean make saves? When is this? At 1:58. That was about 30 minutes ago. This is when we first showed up for the damn motherfucking, right? This is when we show up with the poems. So I've already written my poem at this point. Because I could redo my poem to like specifically go after one girl.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
Bitch, what? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Oh, bro, what does she be writing normally?
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Joe.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
It's obviously about the light going out in someone's eyes and death.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Wait, am I right? It's about death? That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
All right, who's next up? Natsuki or Monica? Listen, I'll be honest with you. Natsuki, I want to see what Monica's up to, you know what I mean?
Hi, Joe. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, obviously. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share my poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Joe. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayuri are really good friends, really, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-beings. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take me a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
Oh, really?
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in.
Oh, hold on now. What's going on with this one? Hold on now. This one's interesting, bro. I don't know what's going on here. This one is a sussy poem. I wonder if the hole is literal or figurative. Like, are people looking in at her? I don't know. Interesting.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I kind of had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. And another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Okay. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
All right. Well, there's only one left. Natsuki.
It's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? I'm out here lying my ass off, bro. My dog trying to get cheeks for sure. My dog's trying to get in that skirt. He lying like a motherfucker right now. He is capping his ass off. That was an elementary ass fucking poem. People can walk. Cats can walk. Birds can walk. Cars can walk. Fish can walk. Cars can't walk either. Actually, when you think about it, tires are kind of the shoes or feet of a car. You know what I mean? Kind of like they walking when you think about it.
Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Oh.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her in last comment. I don't really know how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Sayori and Natsuki. Oh. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this body language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Oh shit. Alternatively, she got nothing else. That's the nicest thing she could say is cute. Otherwise, this shit is trash, son.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Joe did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Joe liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. We're gonna get a
whose do you like more
type shit.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress your new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Joe appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And are you that full of yourself?
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh? Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as Joe started showing up.
Damn, that's crazy. Yo, hey, you're gonna clap back with a, well, at least my boobs have grown at all. Damn, the clap back crazy, bro. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. I don't like you guys fighting.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Joe, She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason. The meaning would jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Joe.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. That's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Joe?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be, oh, fuck, dude. Oh, shit, chat. Okay, hear me out. At the end of the day, this is what it comes down to, all right? Natsuki's over here talking about some, hey, you know what? Hey, chat, I'll be honest with you. Malik said a typical anime answer would be option 3. Fuck, am I a basic anime protagonist bitch? I was gonna say Tasukete. I was gonna ask Sayori for some help. I was gonna hit a little Tasukete real quick, bring in Sayori, and also I will say, with Sayori, we already were buttoning up her damn jacket and her boobies been growing, so, you know, it's kind of tight, can't even fucking close her jacket at the moment. And she knows I be staying up late gooning the anime, right? And she be outside my window watching, gooning herself. That's why she wakes up late every day, because she be outside my window, gooning to my gooning. So I think we gotta go with Sayori on this one.
Tasukete! Sayori!
Natsuki glares at me. drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression's so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Joe, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Well, wait a minute. Y'all bitches was just trying to get me to interject my feelings into your conflict. So the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your heart. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Yeah, for real.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. The moment that Sayori said the thing about her boobs being big and beautiful, I'm over here like, I do kind of get where you're coming from here. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So that's why Sayori's vice president. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Weird. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Ooh, such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel after sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Joe, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Joe, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Hey, you. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Joe, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to that kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Hold on now. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to say. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. New poem. I have never been the type of person to go after the tsundere. Now, she's adorable, so I don't want to hurt her feelings. We either go Sayori or we lean into Yuri. And I'm thinking lean into Sayori. She's the best friend, the childhood friend. The childhood friend never wins. Today, the childhood friend wins. So we got to think of things that Sayori would want to hear. Sensation. Fuck, I was wrong. Pleasure. Fuck. All right. Romance. Yeah, okay. Sayori likes together. Yes. Heaven sent. Fuck, okay. Giggle. Fuck, all right. Sayori likes amazing. Them cheeks. Oh, fuck, okay. Awesome. Sayori likes excitement. Desire. Oh, fuck. Okay. Sayori likes happiness. Sayori likes sadness. Swimsuit. Oh, okay. Interesting. Family. Adventure. Skipping. Ah, shit. Marshmallow. Oh, fuck. Sayori likes daydreams. Doki Doki. Ah, shit. Okay, well, the moment where she had me buttoning up her fucking blazer and she was teasing me a little bit, best girl. That's really all it took. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. Truly, that's all it took. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Joe. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Anyway, speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Always. Oh, shit, okay. No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Oh, sneaky. She was trying to get me to buy her a fucking snack. I do know her. Oh, why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. True. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ooh, hey, that's kind of a bar. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Joe to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Damn, bro, she be out here with the damn words, bro. She be wording it up. She a wordy one.
I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Wait, what?
I don't think that's what she said. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whoa!
Yeah? Ow. What was... A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Restitution and retribution? It's way closer than revolution, that's for damn sure.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat, goes by Natsuki, wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of a Natsuki cookie. Natsuki did not ski that. That's good. That's pretty good, dude.
Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think that she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh. Why'd she glance at me? Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool.
In that case, I won't let you down, Joe.
Yo, Monica's got the hots for me, brother. Monica smiles sweetly. Yo. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot lately, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everything's settled down. Sayori somehow finished the entire cookie. Yuri back to the book. Natsuki disappeared in the closet.
Joe!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I need to go get some crayons, markers, and glue sticks.
I see.
Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Joe to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. Monica wants a little
but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Joe?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips along the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest little things. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kind of dull.
Joe, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once preposterous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori! How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around the hallway again.
Hey, Joe, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more, so going and adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box of crayons off top shelf, the best brand too. Crayola? They got the Crayola motherfucker?
They're kind of dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling the boxes, reading color names. All right, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident. Ow!
Oh, she smacked her head.
Yeah!
Sayori bends over, smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over the place.
Ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Oh, here we go. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm just saying, here we go. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Damn, she smacked the shit out of her head. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Joe, where would I even find ice around this time?
I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, okay.
I get back and she's dead. Subdural hematoma. Pat Sayori on the shoulder, run into the hallway, locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it's an ice pack rather than some apple juice. Oh, I know she likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. Hey, in just a moment, I'm already returning to class where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead, and she's using the other palm to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against a bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Joe, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. and you would rush over as quick as you could. You would really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay attention to you. So in a way, it's my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Joe, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Oh, shit. All right, now, hold on. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you become friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right, Joe. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up in college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eye. Yo, when they gonna tell each other that they in love with one another? Come on now. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Bro, subdural hematoma chat. Follow Sayori out the classroom. Sayori plays her bangs, trying to hide a bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine. Don't worry about.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all this stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Joe.
Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. Ooh, shit.
I made it an adventure.
All right. Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Come on. Chat, do we go Sayori again? Do we switch it up and go Monica? Do we try out the Yuri route? I'm not going Natsuki. Nobody cares. Natsuki's the end. So I think we're going Sayori. Okay. Here we go. Sayori!
Joe, I really love your poems.
Oh, shit.
I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so.
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. 'Cause she's a tsundere. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Baka. I just mean, you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with the pencil between her hands.
Hey, Joe, will you give me your poem?
I kind of want to keep it. Ooh. Hold on. Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home.
Really? I broke my pencil.
Oh, then she broke her pencil. Damn. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her to sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile a bit between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Bro, what the fuck was that poem? That was crazy. Yo, I don't know if our girl's okay, bro. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Like, maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Next up, Monica.
Hi again, Joe. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a little bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid of them. So don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really don't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, all right. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
All right, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, RGB. I'm a gamer. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
She wants a load? That's what I just got from this. She's trying to get a load. Yo, maybe she is a gamer. She's saying load me, save, load and save. RGB? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of your poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, Where's Monica's writing tip of, oh, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who should we show the poem to next? Yuri.
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Joe. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gear. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see you into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today?
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon.
I feel like she says raccoon instead of raccoon. It's a little thing that I decided to give her as a little bit of flavor. She says raccoon instead of raccoon.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry wait, what?
The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. That's a weird-ass line.
The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've got quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, and more frequently so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice bread and I feed myself again.
That's a weird line.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault. I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. It sounds like hey, bro, I think she's eating raccoons, bro. It's very weird she keeps talking about the night. You know what I mean? That's weird to me.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
I think she be cutting up animals, bro. I think she be cutting up animals. Unusual hobbies?
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Joe?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Taxidermy Yuri. All right, Natsuki, you're next.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? Phew, what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? Do you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? She's a bitch.
Imagine.
Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the word. But she likes spider. That's why I'm not friends. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up, took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spider, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people, so she probably talks about spider. What if her friends start to like spider too? That's why I'm not friends. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world would be better off without spider love. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Oh, brother. Natsuki's poem, Yuri kills animals. And I know about it. She's a sick fuck. I don't care if she has other hobbies. I don't care if she keeps it private. And I don't care if it hurts people. Oh, wait, damn it. Now, you know what? Actually, fuck. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. Now, yeah, I don't know about this. Now, I kind of, yeah, I was trying to go somewhere with this. I thought I had something. But she did say it doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone, which I guess technically, right? Maybe it is. I feel like it is about Yuri. I think she got beef with Yuri a little, right? Or maybe it's not about Yuri. Maybe it's about Sayori. Sayori, I think, has a lot of friends and stuff, right? Amy has a lot of friends. I could see that. Sayori has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogy, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has such a weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, they'd make fun of you and think less of you. But that's what makes people stupid.
Oh, wait, maybe it's about her and her manga fixation. She likes manga.
Who cares about what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you, that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about.
Really? Well, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words. I think her unusual hobby is the manga. She likes manga. So far, Yuri does seem the weird one, though I will say, I think Sayori's like something. You know what I mean? Self-destructive, self-critical, self-harm. I don't know, man. It does feel a little weird. Her poem was weird as fuck. Like she was kind of giving parts of herself to people and they drop it. Maybe as though to say like people use her. I don't know.
I guess I could try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll still appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless it's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important.
I'm a little bit worried because she said she was gonna tell about Amy's hobbies. What if Yuri thinks that she's talking about her and she's gonna start spreading rumors and shit about Yuri's hobbies?
I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
And we writing a lot of poems, damn.
Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone would come sit at the front of the room. Is this about festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to pair ahead of time.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That was weird. I just heard some shit. Sayori's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a bunch of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we're gonna give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Honestly, it should be the Doki Doki Poetry Club.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Yeah, inspirational. Truly. Mind you, it's literature club. Poetry is literature. Yeah, but books are too. But for some reason, we're only doing poetry. Sounds pretty specific, right? Almost as if it's a poetry club. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right.
Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notepad to a specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stands at the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's for? Or is she simply a natural? Glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
What? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down. She quietly walks over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a few moments ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Power. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He won't give up that easy. Into reality and glances around her as she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her. We were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops up from her chair and walks over to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head.
It's your own poem, so it'll come out the best way.
I see.
Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. Oh, she has a soft voice? Poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori.
Even Joe liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really, really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that sort of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Joe. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Joe lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Damn, Paul, what the fuck?
Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to read from. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, it's not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
Poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. You could say that those words are really jumping off of the page. I don't know, man. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds.
That wasn't too bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to for other people, but when it's just my friend, it's just embarrassing. What a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own poem. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend pair. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this.
All right, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yeah, look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Joe. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. This thing takes a long... Wait, how many days do I have to get through? Like 10? We just got through day 3. It's already been 3 hours. Is it gonna be an hour a day? Like, damn, brother. 5 for Act 1? I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Chat, what would be the point of me saying I would walk home with Yuri, right? If I say that, I'm just ruining everything with Sayori, and I gotta switch off of Sayori onto into a Yuri route, right? But I feel like I'm making such progress with Sayori, so why the fuck would I ruin it? You know what I mean? Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that.
You're so silly, Joe. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so.
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen?
Huh?
The conversation trails off. Kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about that, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Twitch chat's given too much info? Don't worry, I won't read. Don't worry. Who knows what will happen in that time? Chat, all right, now I feel like we got even more stuff that's gonna be up her alley, right? For example, fun, bang, jumpy, oh fuck, hers was jump, fuck. Excitement, Hisu, oh really dude? Damn, fuck. Smile, aura, damn it. Love, heaven sent, oh fuck, damn. I keep on fucking up on that one. Marshmallow, I know is her. Extreme, oh shit. Climax, okay, wait, what the fuck? She on some horny shit, bro. She is on some horny shit. Adventure, waterfall, ah fuck, I'm not doing well here. Joy, sadness, shiny, ah fuck. Promise, okay. Desire, oh shit. Cheer, okay. Dance, yeah, dude. All right, cool. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
I kind of feel that shit. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Aw, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it.
Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name.
Mon-Ika. Okay, Ika is squid?
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind.
Oh, that's funny. It makes no sense in translation because it's translated. Okay.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where's Sayori anyway?
Oh, there you are.
Sayori sitting at her desk in the corner looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk with everyone else.
Huh? Is everything all right?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows a big smile. Damn, did I fuck up her thing?
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, all right, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation's already burst. With everyone back at their usual activities, maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. Timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers on her desk.
Joe, what's up?
Well, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Joe. You certainly know a lot better than I do.
Yeah, she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her, but this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about her well-being, the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person.
With the person of interest? Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Joe.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else you know.
Oh shit.
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Oh shit.
What?
No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Joe. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just who she is when she's around you?
Yeah, I did find it weird that they said that she's like happy and sad. I was like, what do you mean sad? She only seems pretty happy. So it's like a sad side. Interesting. What do you mean? You know what I mean?
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not think about it for now.
Ah, all right. Monica smiles meaningful. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to forget the words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks over to the room to Sayori sitting, and watch her kneel down next to Sayori, gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from me. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible when she's behaving like. Exactly how much do I care about her? Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out of the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about. Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori! Always, that's my girl.
This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Joe.
Thanks.
Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything all right? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, all right.
Hey, Joe, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Naki. But in the end,
yeah,
I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why?
You don't want to get closer with everyone else.
Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. Oh, okay. His girl voice is so funny. You guys are lucky that I didn't go even harder on the girl voices. These are very mild girl voices. If I went harder on the girl voices, I would like destroy my voice because I know this game's gonna go for a while. So I could like try harder and go even higher pitch or something, but it would fuck up my voice and I would only be able to do this for like an hour and then I'd be done. You know what I mean? Like if I gave someone a voice like,
I still understand you the most, Sayori.
like if I did that, like it would just kill my fucking, or if I try to like,
I still understand you the most, Sayori.
like do some shit like that.
I'm Yuri. I'm Monica.
Like, you know what I mean? If I did some shit like that, it would be too much for my fucking voice. I wouldn't be able to for an extended amount of time. It would just kill me. I would die. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No, Joe, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Oh, are they gonna sacrifice me? Oh, I think they're gonna kill me, bro. I think they're gonna fucking kill me. And that's why she feels guilty. They're gonna fucking eat me, dude. All right. Tell me what will cheer you up. Finally, she gathers herself, puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Joe. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. No, wait. Fuck it. Let's skip Monica on this one. Let's go Yuri. Yuri! All right, what's up, Yuri? What's up, Shouty?
Well done, Joe. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun for me to get to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Joe? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Ooh.
Huh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good moment.
That must be terrible.
Huh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome.
Ooh, interesting.
How unlikable of me.
Oh, no, wait, hold on now. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I'm always overthinking and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. let's move on. All right, do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here.
All right, Yuri poem, here we go.
Beach, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes.
That was good. That's a bar right there. She got a bar right there. That was a good ass bar right there. I'm gonna tell you, that was a bar right there. That was good.
Will it gently lick your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, and yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankle, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendril. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to earth forevermore.
Hey, Yuri do be having some good, hey, I fuck with Yuri shit. She pretty good with this. Nice, I like her stuff.
I'm aware that beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Naki and I, well, I was amused. It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in different ways, so Naki wanted me to write about the same topic as each other again.
Aw, Yuri and Natsuki are becoming better friends. I like this.
I suppose better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wants to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. All right, yo, I gotta compare the Natsuki one. We'll save Monica for last. Save the best for last, if you will.
This one's all right.
All right.
Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well,
of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I put up you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Damn, bro. Typical. She probably called me a baka in here somewhere.
Oh, maybe I don't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
I know. Don't worry, I was too.
How the hell do you call that a joke? Yeah, she beat the shit out of you, dude. Yeah, I'm saying, what the fuck? Well, maybe it's funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Yeah, beat your ass, bro. Anyway, Natsuki holds out a poem. There's nothing even happened. Okay, here we go.
I'll be your beach. I'll be your bitch. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let have your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Ayo, who is she writing this shit to? Truly, who is she writing this shit to?
Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for one. Besides, beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Well, Yuri's take on it is a little more solemn.
Well, jeez. She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic.
Oh, wait.
You can really see her doing that too, making us write about the simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Hold on now, chat. Yuri said Natsuki came up with it. And now Natsuki saying Yuri came up with it? Interesting.
Hi, Joe. Have you thought about what you want to submit for to perform at festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take poem. I'm holding my hands.
It's kind of funny.
funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grow up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Joe, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. All right, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. She a fucking murderer, bro. She's the murderer. Maybe she's the fucking weirdo. That's weird. That's a weird thing. This is the second time she said that. You know that, right? She did this yesterday. She said like a similar thing yesterday. So she's creepy, bro. Something's off with her, bro. Maybe I've been thinking Yuri's a creeper. I've been thinking Yuri's creepy because Yuri had that one, the raccoon, right? The raccoon fucking poem where she's talking about the fucking glint of the blade and it's shining and like the fucking blood and stuff. That was weird. That was some weird shit, Yuri. But now she's doing some weird shit. So I don't know, man. Maybe everyone's a little fucking weird. Maybe that's what they were all talking about. Everybody's a little weird. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened? Actually, this is true too. Sayori had this sadness to her when I'm not around. What's up with that shit? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this anyway. I'll share my poem with you now, all right? All right. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells us of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I really never put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. She's spinning right now. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that's... Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much in. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Hey, good point.
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Whoa.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force.
Oh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all. Did he like say that to himself, kind of whispered?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so
Hey, why didn't she want to tell me what to say?
let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Naki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Oh, Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Oh, Natsuki did not like that.
Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case, but if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be of wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Joe.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's as Monica's suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Hold on now, what the fuck does that mean? It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Joe may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore...
Nah, Natsuki ain't playing that shit.
He may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Joe to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Joe to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah, Joe, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me, but of course I'm going with... Listen, we've been going Sayori the whole time. I think I'm gonna run it into the ground, bro. I think so. We have to. So we gotta go with Sayori, okay? But if you want me to go a different route, then make sure you leave a like and comment, because once we hit 1,000 likes on this video, then we're gonna do a new route. We're gonna go a different route. Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, you just let me know down in the comments, and whichever seems most popular, that's the route we'll go. All right, let's get back to it. Of course. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and...
But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay?
Oh, okay. Well, if Sayori is helping Monica, then why the fuck would I help Monica? Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying... So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Joe?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Joe?
Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. And what about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Joe picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry. sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of comfort. Ironically, the one who like uses words the most, right? She be doing some wordy ass poems. That's the one who has trouble with words. But I begin to understand Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a moment like this. Because Sayori always helped everyone smile, feel good about it.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of this whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other.
Yeah?
Oh, I turn around.
Sorry, I realized that I don't have a way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that'd be for the best. That would be the best way, yes.
All right then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. Oh, I wonder what the reason is. Chat. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I can manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Joe. I think that we'll make a very productive, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out what you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time.
I believe.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori might find out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She's also extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? True, you gotta check in on Sayori. Yes, good. What is up with her? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Joe.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as always been. Is this messy? This ain't even that messy. It really is not that messy. What's going on with this calendar, bro? You got a bunch of dates circled. This whole month is interesting. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided in the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you gonna be helping Monica today?
Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
It's more silence between us. Awkward, a little awkward. Yo, someone changed their name to Sayori and the Literature Club? Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Yeah, what the fuck is going on with Sayori, dude? I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Joe.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings,
What?
if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Girl, what is you on about? Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Joe. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Joe? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why did you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am?
Damn, god damn, brother.
Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock and figure out how to respond. How is it possible Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me not think about it? Why, Say? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Joe. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Oh, dude, she'd kill herself. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. That's why she's trying to get him to be friends with her friends so that way she can... But they all kind of got problems. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart.
Oh shit.
So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Joe. There's nothing at all. The only thing that you could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am, and that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulder. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace.
Joe.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Joe?
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Joe,
Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. Ooh. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Joe. The only time I'm not feeling something is when I'm feeling pain.
Damn.
But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. Ooh, I like this. I like this. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yuri. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
Oh shit, dude, I'm fucking up with these damn lines, bro. Come on. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
So this is my room, huh? I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
Very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped clean.
That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine, where I keep my porn.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancement.
Atmospheric enhancement?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it. Is
that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what? Her knife?
Let's see.
Rummaging through her bag, pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oil. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Joe, you're such a playboy. 5 minutes after talking, I'm saying, bro. This motherfucker is instantly jumping on the next one right after saying all the shit he said to Sayori. Crazy, bro. Not familiar at all.
Is that so?
It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation,
positive energy, romance, reflect. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. Yuri takes the cylinder, presses the button on bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole on top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is the jasmine essential oil. Smells a little sweet flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Oh shit, hold on now. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
Does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag to pull out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like for you to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
100 different words? Damn. Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom, and then we can fasten the paper onto each ribbon to create a doorway curtain.
Oh, cool.
Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some peek in.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Joe. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbon.
Ah, all right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad hand. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an inch pattern of waves into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket. It looks really fancy.
Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away.
what is it? You're going to think this is weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
All right. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
Yeah, we could tell from a fucking raccoon one. Duh.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
You're laughing?
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hand. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Where did you get a knife like this? Curious of its shape. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
Ow, Joe, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be so sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper.
How would you know?
Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Wait, is she a vampire? Oh, no, it's knives that she's in. Okay, Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off. Nah, she wants to suck the blood right out of my finger.
I'll go wash it off now.
Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I fucking knew she was gonna do it, dude. I fucking knew she was gonna do that. Listen, the waves crashing on her feet, she likes to stand in the blood of everything that she kills. She be killing shit, bro. She killed the raccoon and she's coming for me next. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Oh, this man's popping a boner right now for sure. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up.
Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift up her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? All right, you know what? It might be a stupid thing to do, but do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Oh, bro's gonna fuck. Bro is hitting this shit. She sucked on my finger and now I'm licking hers? What the fuck? They are gonna be, hey, it starts with a finger. It starts with one thing. Listen, dude, it starts with a finger. It's gonna move into something else next. They are gonna get it. They are about to get it. That's crazy.
Joe, did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Joe.
Yuri giggles shyly. Oh, okay. It worked out. All right, okay. Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that.
Where do you bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tab.
That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint.
We'll need about 6 of water to put each of tablets in.
6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much.
Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
True. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cup rather than full-size glass. I put them on a plate, had any paint strip, then bring them back to my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Yeah, this is Doki Doki Depression Club. Maybe they're not gonna kill me. Maybe they're all just really depressed. Oh, she's definitely cutting. She loves knives and she's like quickly rolling up her sleeve. Big time, big time, big time, big time, big time. She be cutting, bro. Big time. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or something?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap tablet, dropping them into the cups.
So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like paint gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime.
Oh, Once it dries, we'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Oh, that's cool. I like that. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the class. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. Rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel opposite sides. Don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of color across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
Ah, I'm sorry if it feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun.
I feel that.
In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person.
Oh, okay. Listen, maybe we're moving on from... I don't even remember her name anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe we move on. We're gonna move on to Yuri. Sayori? Yeah, that's her name. I remember it for sure. It's not like I just forgot about her. Already enamored with the next one.
Even if it's something simple like reading, doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer.
This reminds me of someone.
I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where it's coming. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab my unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry. I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out, fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to the room, kneel back down in front of her. Oh, hey, hold on now. What are we doing here? I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect.
Sorry, I didn't want cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait, just for a little longer. Feels really nice.
Keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half bruised, slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped up around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. Aw, damn, bro. I thought we were having a moment, bro. The moment is over as soon as it had begun. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that had just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it feels pretty and natural look.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true. But won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have some extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
Probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to be a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, but I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted because we can do this again. Oh, perfect. Whenever you want, you can come over. Or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Ooh. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Joe.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, kind of like that about you. How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori. Hi, Joe. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Joe. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry. I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together for the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Yeah, yo, chat, I don't even know what's going on here, bro. She ruined the moment? Yeah, but I don't know. Feels weird. Everything feels a little weird. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. Hey, yo, what's up with her, bro? That's all that matters now. Tears start falling down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Joe? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if it could just disappear. If I could just disappear. Holy shit. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Joe. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... What? Hey, yo, what the fuck, Monica? Bro, what the fuck is up with Monica? Monica sus as fuck. Dude, Monica was right. I should just chat. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Monica was right. I should just... Bro, Monica crazy. Monica told her, do it. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Joe. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Joe, I like you so much that I want to die. Well, okay, all right. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you, this dick. Probably a kiss, though. More than likely a kiss. Oh, shit. Oh, I should save here, brother. Hey, good call. That's a good spot to save at, bro. That is a good spot to save at. Bro, you're in high school. You don't know what's best for your severely depressed friend. You were doing her route anyways. That's what I'm saying, bro. I was already doing her route. I'm saying it. I can fix her. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. And that's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Joe. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Oh. Joe, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her close. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Joe. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought it would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? Aw, shit. Oof. They're not going away at all, Joe. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. It's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Joe. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling gladly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. Felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. Thorns? Maybe this was the wrong route. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, wondering I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Well, damn. All right, it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori just isn't. Oh, fuck, yeah. She did it. She did it, dude. She did it. Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to get anything, and I assured. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at Fest. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Joe, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the class. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems were performed. In the end, found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted. And that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
She overslept again.
That dummy.
I know, where's the music, bro? Why did fucking music leave? Very weird. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me. I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple. I only said it because the way I'm used to think, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Joe. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday.
Why she know everything?
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it, Gleeful now? Really plan on bringing it up with anyone? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine of hearing that. It feels really weird. It feels like none of them exist, and I created it all in my brain. None of them are real. It feels very, very weird. Because I feel like she knows because she witnessed everything because she was there because I created it. Feels weird.
Hey, do you want to check out pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Flip through the pages. Each member's poems is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Joe, what's wrong?
Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. Bro, they all exist in my brain. I created them all. I know I'm right. I know the fuck I'm right, bro. I know it. I know it. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori now. So,
well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay?
That's weird. I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. Quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. All she needs is what I want to give her. That's all she needs is what I want to give her. What the fuck? I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Oh yeah, she did, bro. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it, dude. I knew it. I fucking knew it. An exception has occurred. What the fuck is this? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up to a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why did she do this? Obviously, Monica told her to do it. You did leave her hanging? Okay, how dare you? How dare you? That's too soon already, okay? Monica told her to do it. I guarantee you. I'm guaranteeing it. Monica said, hey, maybe you should. How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? Why did I make her feel? Oh my God, dude. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like I always had been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do will bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And damn. Wait, is that it? Oh shit, what the fuck? What is that? Everything looks fine. We should be able to... What is this thing? Should I click on this? Try loading a save file. So I imagine it's not gonna load when I try and load a save file. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna click on this shit. Where's the I love you? File is missing or corrupt. Save file is corrupt, starting a new game. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to her. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in crosswalk and let her catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Wait, she's gone? Dog, what? Check the game files? What does that even mean? What does it mean? What does check the game files mean? How do I even do that? Y'all motherfuckers act like I'm smart. How do I even do that? All right, as long as I don't accidentally show my porn folder, I think it's okay. How do I even open game file? What am I supposed to see in these damn game files? Doki Doki Literature Club? I don't think it's in the newer version. Oh, because it's Doki Doki Literature Club Plus? All right, we're gonna leave it there for today. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Also, again, don't forget to get this video to 1,000 likes so that way I can post more of this Doki Doki Literature content. Until next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.